Alrighty, everyone, welcome to the NDRA Big Block Modified Series Track Championship at Lanier. Getting ready to go green flag racing here in just a moment. Wrapping up their qualifying section as we speak. Let's take a look at that qualifying order right now. That's going to be Clay top of the board, Cruz, Connell there as well, and a couple more lined up ready to go qualifying here tonight. We're going to go racing for the track championship here. 10 cars showing up for tonight's race. Everybody going to make the feature, and it will be Clay on top of the board here at Lanier Raceway for the start of this heat number one. Getting ready to get underway. And let's take a look at your lineup here in what will be heat one of this one. Again, 10 cars overall making the field here for round two of the track championships for the NDRA National Dirt Racing Association. And let's take a look at the live starting grid brought to you by FSM Customs. Play there on the pole. You got Cruz there to his outside. Row number two, Joshua and Cardin Cochran. Row number three, Justin Sick and Jed right there. You got Peyton Anderson, Tyler King, Steven, and Devin Cardwell. Your 10 cars here. One heat race, then we'll have a 50-lap feature. It looks like it's going to be a pretty short night here for the NDRA guys. 6 laps, heat number one, 10 race cars ready to go for this first heat of the evening. It looks like we'll have a 6-lap heat, then we'll have a 5-minute lap warm up, or a 5-minute warm up, and then we will go racing for the 50 laps here at Lanier this evening. And again, 50 laps here, NDRA Big Block Modified Track Championship at Lanier here tonight on Extreme Sim TV. Pacing behind the eye racing pace car right now. Getting ready to go green flag racing in what should be the one and only heat here tonight. And we'll get ready for this one. Then we're going to go here in just a moment feature racing here tonight. Again, it should be a pretty short night here for the NDRA guys, so you're not going to have a lot of time to make up track position. You're going to have to get going and hold on to it early. Green flag getting ready to wave here.
Green flag.
There we go. Green flag in the air. We are underway here at Lanier. The 6 laps to go here. Heat number one out front right now would be Mr. Cruz there in the custom number 55 machine. He's going to have Clay right there on his back bumper, but he's working about, I'd say a half a lane up right now from the bottom here. That bottom lane, not where they want to be yet. They're going to work the middle to top. Cardin Cochran sitting in third right now. Joshua Justin Sick right there inside the top 5 in that number 5 machine as well. Everybody working the top lane here, kind of waiting for that bottom side to close up here. Maybe come in here a little bit later on in the feature. But right now, we're going to be top lane bound up front. A little bit of good side-by-side racing there for fourth. Joshua and Justin Sick going at it. That's Justin Sick in that 5 moving his way in to P4 right now with already 2 laps to go in your heat number one. Sick to the bottom. White flag going to wave this time by. Justin Sick to fourth. Cardin Cochran right there in third. Clay up there in second. And Cruz with the race lead. Cruz, he'll work the bottom through 3 and 4. Clay trying to get a run. Can't do it. Give it to Cruz here at the end of heat one. The one and only heat here tonight. I believe that's going to do it. And we'll get them lined up for the feature here in a moment. Warm-up time here on Extreme Sim TV for the NDRA Big Block Modifieds. Again, we'll have the street stocks here from these guys tomorrow evening as well. Right back here on the channel with a lot more dirt action coming soon to the channel as well. A little bit of an announcement coming with some 305 wing sprint cars here in the very near future on what's happening there. But right now, 2 minutes of warm up and we'll be back. Green flag racing in a moment. Alrighty, folks, wrapping up the warm-up here. 1 minute, 10 seconds left in warm-up here tonight. Again, this being the round number 2 of the track championships for the NDRA, National Dirt Racing Association, Big Block Modified Series. And this is your track championships here at Lanier, running Lanier each and every week. Here to get a champion. It's basically a 5-week deal for these guys. And right now, there is Justin Sick out on practice. And Cruz right there as well, practicing that number 55 machine. Peyton Anderson, some of the guys just getting ready to go for the main event. Josh, Tyler King, Clay, Steven, and Jed Burton. They're in the 15 machine as well. We're going to let time run out here, get ready to go racing in a moment. It will be a 50-lap affair here tonight to wind it down here at Lanier Raceway for these 10 big block modifieds out here tonight to settle round number 2. So time is out in the warm-up session. We'll take a look once again at your lineup for the feature that is coming up right now. Check it out in warm-up. So let's take a look at your scheduled feature event here tonight. Again, 50 laps from Lanier is your feature event time. And here is your lineup for that feature coming up right now. So here we go. Row number 1, Cruz starting out front, Clay in second. Row number 2, Carden Cochran, Justin Sick. Row number 3, Joshua and Jed Burton. Row number 4, Tyler King, Stephen right there as well. Row number 5, Peyton L. Anderson and Devin Cardwell in 10th. That's your 10 cars. 50 laps here tonight to round out the evening. Going to be a pretty quick show here for these guys. Again, just week number 2 of the Big Block Modified Track Championships. Well, we're going to see if that bottom lane comes in at all here tonight, or if we're going to be top bound all evening long. Chris will bring them down in that beautiful number 1/55 on the bottom row. The 84 outside of him, Clay. Carden Cochran right there in third. Of course, Carden, the owner of the NDRA League, as we get ready to go. Clay right there in second. We're going to hop on board with Clay for the restart here to start the feature event. Pace car getting ready to head down pit road. 50 laps of racing coming your way here in the NDRA, National Dirt Racing Association Big Block Modified Series here out of turn 4. Green flag will fly. There we go. Green in the air. We are underway once again here at Lanier Raceway, and up to the top lane already. Cruz able to take over that race lead. Everybody down behind them. Everybody working their way through. We'll take a look at Burton back there as well. Clay right here trying to make the move now on Cruz. Can he get around Cruz at some point in this event? That's going to be the question. Again, only 50 laps here tonight. We're going to get through this in a hurry here as Cruz leads. Clay in second in the 84. And Carden Cochran right now in third. Everybody working top side. Carden crossover on the 11. That's the 11 machine. One car on pit road there out of the event. That is going to be Jed. Joshua right there alongside Carden. Great run here. Everybody's single file top lane right now. Nobody working the bottom as we're coming up on lap number 5. Next time by, we'll see 45 to go. Cruz out front. Clay second. Justin third. Joshua fourth. Top 4 here in the NDRA Big Block Modifieds right now on Extreme Sim TV. Joshua right now trying to work forward. Justin Sick. We've seen him from the early days of covering dirt racing here on Extreme Sim TV. Back in the old street stock divisions that had John Monogram, Justin Slick, some of those guys. Back when we first started, Justin kind of making his reappearance on the channel here with the NDRA and running third right now. Clay still in second. Chris still in the race, or Cruz in the lead. And Cruz doing a great job just leading them around the top. Looks to be a one-lane racetrack here tonight. The 3 stuck to the top lane. Steven up there by the wall as well. Peyton L. Anderson, Tyler King, and Jed Burton, who is out of this race. So Tyler King 8th place, last running car right now. 10 in the books this time by. So 10 in the books this time by. Out here at Lanier Raceway, single file, up by the wall we're staying right now. When will that bottom line, and if that bottom line will come in, before we get a little bit of side-by-side racing going here tonight in the next 40 or so laps, that's going to be the question. Not 100% sure that's going to happen, because right now everyone is still committed up by that wall. Cruz, Clay, Justin Sick, Joshua, Hardin Cochran, all these guys committed to that outside lane right now. Nobody really dusting the bottom off at all. And you see it's pretty slick through the middle there as well. And just everybody stuck to this top lane looking to see if it starts to go away at any point here tonight. Because right now it has not went away at all. That top lane is alive and kicking, and everybody using the cushion right now. No, not much passing going on up front between Cruz and Clay. They're kind of stuck 1-2 in line. Justin Sick, same thing. Joshua, same thing. And Cardin, same thing as well. Everybody stuck single file right now. We continue to run here at Lanier Raceway. 15 of 50 on the board here tonight. Let's go crank it up here on Extreme Sim TV and let you ride along with a couple of these big block modifieds here tonight. All right, working our way through halfway here. Caution. First yellow tonight, one car around on the bottom. That is going to be that red and colored machine. Hope y'all enjoyed riding along with some of those race cars as we were kind of just riding along with some of the guys. First caution of the night, 21 of 50 complete, almost halfway. That was the red machine, trying to get the number on it. That was 43 of Peyton L. Anderson going around. Let's see what happens to bring this yellow out for the first time tonight after just 21 of these 50 laps here this evening. Just sent that car in a little deep and over rotated it, got it straightened out, but that was a yellow here. 21 of the 50 complete here tonight. Still pretty much a single file racetrack here over the first half of this race. Of course, Cruz out front still leads. We'll get ready to go back green in a moment. The Cruz leading them back down. Maybe we'll get a little bit of side-by-side racing out of these front two here. Again, I think it's a product of the track conditions. Just a single groove racetrack right now, and everybody knows it. So they're up near the wall, and they don't want to leave the wall. If you do that, you run the risk of losing a spot. Green flag going to fly again here. Back underway, 22 on the board. Cruz immediately up next to the wall. And Justin, a really good driver, just nothing he can do on the inside of this racetrack right now. Trying to get as close to that wall as possible. Trying to look for something down there on the bottom. And there's just nothing there. The momentum of the outside, just too much for him to complete a pass. However, he's doing a good job holding steady here. And maybe if we lose that outside lane just a little bit more tonight, that inside will become more and more viable because we're 24 laps complete. Keep in mind, we're pretty much halfway at this point. Next time by, actually, we'll be halfway in this race of this 50 lap event at Lanier Raceway right now. And oh man, what a show Justin M6 putting on. He's starting to kind of edge forward now. And if there's one guy out here that can use the bottom, it's Sick. And he does it. Justin to the top this time. Can he clear? No, he can't. He's got to drive it in there deep. Kind of jump up there in front of Cruz here, and he does a good job. New race leader, Justin M. Sick. Now the bottom starts to come alive. I think Sick may have dusted it off just enough to prove it was viable. So now starting to get a two-groove racetrack out of this thing. Late into the going here, 27 complete. But finally, a little bit of a two-groove racetrack here. The Sick to the race lead, Cruz to second. 28 of 50 laps complete. Cruz and Sick doing a good job up front. Caution out again. Lap 29 on the board. I believe it was the 84 of Clay having a problem. Let's take a look here and find out. I think it was Clay that brought this second caution out here with roughly a little over 20 to go here tonight. Take a look at what happened down here. Was it not? Ooh, clipped that wall right there and oof. Up and over on his side. Got it their way back down pretty quick. Luckily ended up back on all four wheels. Just jumped up too high. Missed the cushion. Up and over went that 84 right there. So they'll get ready to double file them back up. And again, we're going to have less than, well, really, less than right at 20 to go here when we get back going. The 555 front row, the 11 right there is Joshua as well in the mix. The 3 of Carden restarts on the top lane, second row. So a 20 lap dash to the end here from Lanier and week number 2 of the NDRA Big Block Modified Track Championships at Lanier. And again, we go racing once again tomorrow night in the NDRA. We're going to go street stock racing. That's tomorrow evening. But right now, we're going to finish off the big block modifieds, the 55 top lane. Trying to carry the momentum to Sick. They can't do it. I think that top lane is just worn out too much now. Now everybody's starting to migrate to the inside, which is good for us at home. We get to see two lines develop between these front two drivers. Behind them, single file for the most part. A little bit side-by-side racing back here behind with the 61 and 15 machines. That's Tyler King there in the 61. Picks up the spot. He'll go to 6. 6 still out front, trying to hold off Cruz. Cruz now trying to jump back by him. These two up front doing a wonderful job right now. With 19 laps to go, Cruz making up ground on the top lane. 18 to go this time by. Cruz trying to make it work up there. Getting back by a Stick. That's the Stick. That's going to be the hard thing to do here. He carried the momentum at the stripe that time, starting to make up the ground back. And maybe that inside line starting to go back away again. It came in there for a short period of time, but now it looks like it's migrated back up to the top. As Mr. Cruz gets back by Stick on the top lane. Now everybody right back to the top again, so that's going to tell me, yep, this inside lane as fast as it came. It's going to kind of go away again on them. But everybody up to the wall once again, so 15 laps to go here at Lanier. NDRA Big Block Modified Track Championship here, round number 2 of the season, and everybody up by the wall, the 5 up by the wall, and it's just so difficult here. Make a pass. You see 84 of Clay trying to get the bottom to work here to maybe pick up a spot into 3 and 4. If he can dive it off in there, maybe clear Carden. Can't do it. Clay kind of stuck side by side with Carden right there on the top lane with 13 laps to go. Meanwhile, Sick trying to hang on to P2 as well. Justin M. Sick up there by the wall. Now the top It's almost like this inside lane is coming and going, right? It's there and then it's not there. The leaders actually went back to the bottom again. We're starting to pick up the inside lane once again. And right now it is Cruz out front, Stick in second. 11 laps to go. Now clearing Cruz is Joshua on the bottom. We're going to have 10 to go this time by. Cruz out to a comfortable lead. Joshua to second. He's battling with Stick into turn one. Stick going to go to the bottom, slide job up the racetrack. Try to get back in front of Joshua. Can't do it. We're going to see 9 to go this time by. And I tell you what, Josh doing a great job right up around the outside wall. Justin Stick stuck to the bottom. This is the battle for second here, folks. Great racing here with 8 to go in the NDRA Big Block Modifieds here on Extreme Sim TV. The NDRA Big Block Modifieds right now on Extreme Sim TV. Side by side for second. It's Joshua and Justin Stick stuck side by side right now. 7 laps to go here tonight. So it's 7 to go here for the Big Block Mods here tonight as they continue to work their way around here from Lanier Raceway. Double file right now. The 5 and 11s going at it, but they are letting Cruz just get out there to the race lead and hold on with 5 to go this time by. Right now as they work their way through 5 laps to go. Cruz, Joshua, and Sick, your top 3. Stick back to the bottom, trying to get that inside to work once again. 4 to go here. Now nearly 3 wide as they come out of turn 2. Here comes the 84 looking for a way through. That is Clay. Taking line. Here comes Clay. You see him 3 different distinct lanes, high, low, and middle. And look at them right now, the 11, 84, and 5, all battling for that second position. Meanwhile, Cruz out front setting sail with 2 laps to go. Cruz out front setting sail. Meanwhile, 3 wide behind them. And this is a great 3 wide battle. The 5, the 11, everybody right there mushed in together right now. 1 lap to go here from Lanier for the driver of that number 1 machine of Cruz. But right now the battle is for second. We'll stay on that. 3 wide or 2 wide for third now. Sit clear to P2. Checkered flag is out. Sit gets second. Joshua coming home third here tonight. And what was a really weird race here this evening. Checkered flag is out. Well, I'm not seeing anybody at all on Discord here tonight, folks. Unfortunately, I can't see anyone. Not sure what's going on in that. Right now, Chris Cruz gets the win. Justin Stick comes home second. Joshua comes home third here tonight in the track championship. Round number 2. 3 cars there on the front straightaway. Good race all together here tonight. And a great run here tonight for the NDRA, National Dirt Racing Association. Unfortunately, folks, I don't see anybody on Discord for interviews. I don't quite know what's going on there with the Discord. But what a night it was, folks. We'll be back tomorrow evening with the street stocks. Mr. Cruz getting the win, Sick coming home second, and Joshua in third. Until tomorrow evening, come back with Extreme Sim TV. We'll see you in the next one. That'll be tomorrow. Street stocks coming your way for the NDRA, National Dirt Racing Association. Until then, everyone.